Okay, we're gonna get the Lee 3000 Undersize Sizer die and Lee crimp die here. We're gonna do 100 rounds Beretta brass. I'll count these out and then we'll get going. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me load these hundreds, so we'll get back with you. Okay, we got 75 here CCI primers. And I'm going to do 25 with Federal primers. But I don't know how well you can see it, but it's definitely working the brass. It's actually leaving score marks on here. So what I did these last 25, I sprayed them with lanolin and alcohol. I'm going to just let that air dry good where they'll be dry. Then I'll have to wipe them off after they're reloaded. But here's what they're, and this is with the Beretta brass. They are dropping right all the way in there. That tells me they will work in the Glock barrel, the Lone Wolf barrel. And there's one just got a little sticking up a little bit, but just slight pressure and it'll push it down in there, which I know from past experience that will work. Okay, when we get all done, we'll give you a heads up on how we come out on these. Hopefully this will eliminate. Yeah, there's one that won't go, so I know that won't go through the wolf barrel. You can't even force it down in there. So that's definitely Beretta. Now, I put a red mark on brass. I keep my brass marked for which caliber in case I run into stuff like that. Red highlights Beretta. There's another one. So obviously the 3000's undersize die helps, but it don't eliminate the problem totally. Okay, I'll get back with you as soon as I get these all done. Okay, got these bad puppies done. We had roughly 8 out of 100. We can go all the way into the go gauge. So, what I found interesting here, I've got one. This is a Glock factory barrel. As you can see, that will not clunk in there. So that will not lock up. And that's a Glock factory barrel. And that's what it looks like in the gauge. The Beretta factory barrel, plump, it's clunk right in there. Now aftermarket Beretta, Beretta barrel that I got with it. It's ported. I just put the locking block in it, and it will not go in that. Well, that tells me Beretta has got, at least this one has got an awful sloppy chamber. When it's, this works in the gun except it's tight. I've got to get some bluing and blue it all up and find out where it's hanging up, or I'm going to have to send it to Beretta and or a gunsmith around here, see if they can fit it to the gun. That's why I can't use this one. But I found it interesting, you know. Glock factory barrel, it won't even go in it. It won't go in that, but it goes further. But it just drops right into the Beretta factory barrel. Well, there's what we got. If they've got blue on them, they're good to go for the Glock Wolf barrel. Some of them's got green on the primer. That's Federal primers. If it's marked red, those are for Beretta only. Beretta factory barrel only. So the die did work, because like I said, I got 8 out of 100 that will not go in the Wolf barrel. Now I've got some of these loaded up that will go in the Wolf barrel, but I want them for the Beretta anyway, so to do a little bit of load testing with them. Well, there we go. The 3/1000 under die does help. I mean, it does work the brass, right? Even with the lube on, it went into the die easier, but it still scored the mouth of it. No, how quite well you can see it in there, but it's there. Well, that means brass life won't be as long, which is no big deal. But anyway, we'll get these to the range and get the final testing done on them. As far as reloading them, I don't know if the 3/1000 and under die's worth it or not, to be honest with you. I mean, I've got it, so have to weigh using it or lost the brass quicker. But we'll give it some more time, work some more up, and just want to give you a little update on where it's at for the reloading. Thanks for watching. God bless America and our armed forces, past and present. Happy New Year, by the way.